Okay, muting the Disney music for a second to just tell you how much I don't want to be cleaning this kitchen. I wish I was in Disneyland, but we're not, we're here.
2 a.m. in the car playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night.
Hey friends, we are clearly not in Disneyland. We were supposed to be in Disneyland today if you missed one of my last videos. California had a freak heat wave. Everybody else is cooling down and enjoying fall, and Disneyland was going to be 94 degrees today. So Christian and I made the call to cancel this trip, push it for later on in the year. So now we're going in November. That trip is set in stone. We have a hotel, like that one's not changing no matter what happens with the weather. But instead that leaves me with no video for you guys on Friday. So I'm going to bring you along on just some typical mom life stuff. I've been loving these videos recently where it's just kind of like a get it all done. I'm bringing you along with me on the day-to-day mom life grind, the boring stuff, the dishes, the laundry, the picking up toys, just the everyday stuff that we're all doing. I find it motivating to watch these videos and hope you guys do too. I'll show you around my house. It's a little bit embarrassing. It's about 4:15 in the afternoon. I just set up Maddie with a couple blueberries, so it was quiet for filming my intro, but you can see the family room's a mess. Breakfast has not been cleaned up. Tripods are on tables. The kitchen is doing stuff. And the one place that I needed to spend a lot of time in, I have spent zero time in. I wanted to do a bunch of laundry. We had guests last weekend, so we have guest bedding to wash. I want to wash our sheets, all the towels. Maddie has her laundry that needs to be done. Like there's just so much stuff to do, and it's 4 p.m. and I haven't started any of it, but might as well start now. Christian's out golfing and it's just me and Maddie. So join us in this chaotic afternoon while we try to get stuff done. Probably not all of it. Oh, also, let me grab Madeline while I do this so she doesn't freak out that I'm leaving her. We've got a baby, we've got a camera in our lovely playroom that you definitely can't see from this angle. Oh well. We have the bookshelf set up in the corner. I just got an Amazon package today with the remaining contact paper so I can finish wrapping those shelves. So here's that roll of contact paper. I just hit reorder on Amazon so we can finish that project. And I, of course, got 3 new books. Maddie, you are very loud. I also bought a bunch of books along with it because I have a book buying problem, which is why we are doing a DIY for a bookshelf. But I got a second book in the Red Queen series, again but better, and then also this book called Jade City. My baby is yelling at me a lot. I also got some fun things from Target, just a few things. I'm not gonna go crazy with Christmas decor this year. I'm like trying to make an effort to actually not buy a lot of it. And there's only one more thing I'm considering buying from Anthropologie. But the thing that I bought from Target this year, because they've already dropped their Christmas collection, is a really simple nativity set. We did not have one, and I've been looking for one for years, but not wanting to spend a fortune, so this is the perfect set for me. It's simple, neutral, it'll be timeless, and it was 20 bucks. I also grabbed just some really cute wrapping paper and ribbon just to get us over the free shipping threshold on the nativity scene. And that's all my Christmas decorations. And here's my pile of stuff that needs to be taken upstairs. Playroom's also a disaster, and it's time to stop procrastinating. I think I should start with laundry, getting that started, because I can't talk. This baby is too loud. We're cleaning now.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not.
And of course, nothing makes more sense to me than watching a perfectly made bed be taken apart. But we did have guests sleep in this bed, so I guess we should wash the sheets for the next people. I'm kidding. We're definitely going to wash the sheets. You'll see me do that. And we're not going to get it done in one day. So spoiler alert, this is going to be a 2-day clean with me. And moving on to taking apart another well-made bed is our master bed. The way I just said bed was super strange right there, but same thing, getting all the sheets together, bringing them down to the laundry, and being overly ambitious with how much cleaning I'm gonna get done tonight.
I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
I'm turning Disney music on Spotify. We have that as an app on, I think, the PlayStation. Yeah, we use the PlayStation to do all of our like streaming and stuff. We had what's it called, the Amazon Fire Stick for a while, and that was fine, but it kept breaking and getting super glitchy. And then Christian got a PlayStation and we just started using this, and they actually make like a normal TV remote for it, so we have just stuck with that since then. So random question of the video, what do you guys use for your like streaming on your TV? Do you have a smart TV? Do you not do any streaming services? I know Roku's are very popular, but we just never got one. We got the PlayStation and that solved our issue that we were having with the Fire Stick TV. Also, you can definitely tell how mobile Maddie is. It is very, very busy in our household. I don't get to sit down as much. We are chasing her around, getting dog toys out of her mouth, dog kibble, dog stuff basically. Even Bucky, like she is trying to eat Bucky's ears and stuff. He is so sweet with her, but we are a lot more tired around here nowadays with Maddie being this mobile. But I picked up all of the toys that are going to just be momentarily cleaned. That's just life with the baby. You put everything away and it gets pulled out the next second. But with the toys off the ground, I can actually vacuum and get that taken off my to-do list and then move on to more and more cleaning. This is a very cleaning heavy video. I started it off hoping it would be more like vlog style, like day in the life, like here's a recipe, here's us going for a walk, but life just got kind of crazy as it normally does, and it's going to end up just being a lot of cleaning. So I hope you are ready for that kind of motivation, because there was a lot to get done in the house today. I mentioned in the last video that coffee table decor is not a thing right now. Maddie's just too busy and pulling everything down, so I moved it over to our entertainment stand, but I like our entertainment stand to be pretty simple and not a lot of stuff on it, so I'm going to actually put most of this stuff away. I'm going to keep this glass pumpkin out because I love it, and we only have a couple more weeks of enjoying it before we put it away for the end of fall, which is crazy to think about. Like, guys, Christmas will be here so soon, and then like the next year, 2023 is coming, but I don't mean to freak you all out, but I was just explaining coffee table decor. Put it all away, basically.
You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out.
Okay, muting the Disney music for a second to just tell you how much I don't want to be cleaning this kitchen. I wish I was in Disneyland, but we're not, we're here. And I'm sure lots of you have this mess approaching you, in front of you. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to be motivational and help you guys get through the struggle of everyday cleaning, because right now I don't want to do this, and I'm sure you guys don't want to either. But I got nothing, so we're just gonna put our big girl panties on and get it over with, and then also shortly make another mess in this space because dinner needs to be made. Also, Maddie's favorite toy right now is the Dyson, which I'm not sure if it's a bad idea. It's not like she's eating the dirty part, but you would think she'd like all of her other baby toys more. I have no idea. I'm telling myself though that I'm getting a break once I clean this kitchen though, and by break I mean sitting down and entertaining Madeline rather than trying to clean and entertain her at the same time. So let's get this show on the road.
I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted?
Now this is what you call a disaster waiting to happen. Maddie really wants to climb my tripod any chance she gets.
The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move, it kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted?
It's now about 5 o'clock and I'm gonna get Maddie's dinner starting to bake. But since she's very cranky, I'm gonna give her one of these little mesh things full of blueberries. And then I'm gonna start cutting up a sweet potato for her. Super exciting stuff. We bought those mesh things just to kind of keep her a little bit happier when she was teething. She loves to eat blueberries and cold fruits, but she eats them like too fast almost for them to like be like relieving and soothing. So we bought those as kind of a please work, and they have been amazing. 10 out of 10, recommend them. We use them if we ever need to keep her a little bit more occupied or happy or content or something. She is very happy chewing on those things, even though right now I don't believe she is teething at all. Now for dinner, I have a couple random meats and different things, but for Maddie's veggies, since I don't normally prepare them the same way that Christian and I eat veggies, I like once a week will just bake a bunch of stuff. I still have some cauliflower and carrots left over from like the last couple of days, so I'm gonna just leave those. But I did buy a sweet potato that I'm gonna bake for her. I diced them up into little chunks that she could fit in her hand and pick up and eat, and then I bake them. And that's all I'm doing. I'm cutting up sweet potato. Now for Christian and me tonight, honestly, we have a ton of leftovers in our fridge, so I'm gonna keep it simple. We also have these factor meals, not sponsored at all. I know they're sponsoring a lot of YouTube videos right now, but I think Christian probably saw an ad for them somewhere, thought they looked cool. They're keto, so they're very heavy on the fat and dairy, which is not sit well with my stomach, but we have them, so we're gonna eat through them. So probably having one of those tonight for Christian and I might be losing my mind slowly, listening to the screaming all day long. Good morning, welcome to a new day. I'm not sure what I filmed yesterday. It just turned into pure chaos. I also don't even know if I can use a lot of the talking footage from yesterday because Madeline was just screaming. She's learned to just scream to get like attention or try to like verbalize what she wants, and it's not pleasant for my ears, and I'm sure you guys don't want to hear that, so editing should be fun. But I don't even remember the last thing I filmed. I definitely did not finish that laundry last night. Christian and I had to find a spare set of sheets to put on our bed at like 9 p.m. because life. So I know I have lots of laundry to do. I know I have cleaning to do in this playroom. The stairs have a bunch of stuff to carry upstairs for. Upstairs needs cleaning, our bed needs to be officially made, and then laundry out the wazoo. But Maddie's down for a nap and I'm itching to just get this project over with. So I'm gonna actually spend the first part of the morning cleaning in here, taking care of the bookshelf. I need to order on Amazon wall fasteners for her. We do have the little cube storage unit, this thing. Can you see that? And I'm not super worried about that falling over on her. Also, she's like not ever unsupervised right now, so I'm not in a big rush to secure that to the wall. We probably will at some point, but my bigger concern is that big tall bookshelf. I feel like that will be very tempting for her to climb and be like the biggest danger in this room. So that's on my to-do list today, to order that from Amazon. Christian will install that the second it gets here, so that will be secure. But I'm gonna finish doing all the shelves on it today, wrapping it in contact paper like I talked about. I also will probably bring my books down here and then cleaning, organizing the daily stuff. Maybe I'll share a recipe. I don't know why I said that. I have no ideas for recipes for the day. I have no plans on cooking dinner today or lunch. I had a bagel for breakfast. I'm gonna shut up. Taylor Swift album is dropping later today at midnight, so I'm listening to that all day long, and I'm gonna use the rest of the nap time as productively as possible.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do.
I'll share my last video here where I started this project. I basically just ran out of contact paper, but I did the same exact process for the other top shelves. It's really straightforward and not complicated at all. I don't know why I'm gonna bother explaining it. You guys can probably just figure it out. It kind of reminds me of like wrapping a Christmas present. You just gotta make sure that you're a little bit more careful because it's sticky. My biggest problem that I had was I did vacuum right before this, but I still had tons of dog hair all over this paper. So if anyone ever opens up these shelves in the future, they're gonna just find lots and lots of Bucky hair hidden underneath them. But you can't tell, it's a pretty forgiving contact paper, and I am so pleased with the final result. I actually don't think I gave you guys a very good look at the shelves, like up close what they look like. Sorry for being a bad YouTuber. I think maybe in a future video I'll give you a closer look if you're interested, but I'm really happy with how this DIY turned out. I liked these bookshelves before, but now I love them. Like, they're like my dream, like, light wood bookshelves. So very happy with this DIY to turn a little furniture item that I used to kind of like into something that I love and am repurposing now. Now, something about having to use a drill for this project made me feel so capable. I felt like Bob the Builder, and I loved it. Christian's normally the guy to do anything involving a drill, not because I'm not capable of it, but because I know that he's happy to do that stuff for me, and he's honestly just better at it and better with tools than I am. But I did enjoy pulling out the drill and just doing this really simple project myself, even though it's not that advanced. I could have just had a basic screwdriver. I felt very, very proud of myself on this day. Madeline's awake. Gonna have to put pause on the book project. Okay, I knew that the book project was going to be something that was fun for me. Organizing my books, sorting them, figuring out what shelves they're all going to go on. That's like a fun project for me to work on. I might be weird and that like is not a normal thing for people, but I knew it would not be a fun project to work on for me, or like the fun of it would be taken away if I had to keep Madeline entertained during that. It just wasn't going to be a good match, so instead I was going to wait until her next nap to do that project, and then I moved on to do a bunch of other little random things that I knew she'd be fine just like hanging out for. So I'm folding up a load of towels and microfiber cloths. I feel like I use so many microfiber cloths now. We use them to clean up spills, messes, the high chair. Guys, how did I not know how messy like high chair life would be? I don't know why I didn't think about this. Like, clearly it's gonna get messy every single meal, but I clean up so much more in the kitchen now, and I promise you, like, half of it is time spent just cleaning the high chair and the bibs and all of that. There's so many little baby things that I did not think would be so time consuming or like be so like encompassing of my life or like taking up so much of my time, but the high chair is definitely one of those. Did not realize that. Probably should have. It's like not that hard to think about or complicated. But enough rambling about that. We are back upstairs the next day. Like I mentioned earlier, Christian and I had to just find some random sheets to put on the bed, and then we slept with this blanket as our comforter. But now I finally had the comforter clean, and so I'm gonna actually make our bed. I left the same sheets on because I'm not very picky about what sheets go on our bed. I just wanted to make sure the comforter got back up here, and then I do like to make the bed every day. One, it's a project that I can do with Madeline, like putzing around. She'll like climb around all of our furniture and stuff, so it doesn't really like take away from my day to make this bed. Like, if anything, it's a like new space for Madeline to come in and play around in. We keep a bunch of like random toys on the ground for her to mess around with, but I like making my bed every day because of that. And then also it's just nice to have a made bed to come to at night. It feels like a nice hotel. Someone else cleaned up for you, even though it was yourself, and there's just something special about getting into a freshly made bed at the end of a long day. But back to the next nap time. It is time to get my book sorting on, and I am so thrilled to be working on this. I just went through all of these stacks and kind of grouped them alike. Thrillers, romances, series, all those kinds of things. I did think about pulling all the books out that I hadn't read yet, and then ended up just mixing them all together and going by genre. I had to combine some genres on shelves and all of that stuff, but ultimately I'm really happy with how this bookshelf got organized, and of course Bucky wanted to come hang out. When we first got this couch, Christian was very adamant about like Bucky does not go on this couch, and I was all for that at first too, but then I think at night when we're not downstairs he started draining using it as a dog bed, and I just don't have the heart to tell him to get off of it half of the time. So I think everyone in this house but Madeline really loves this couch. Like, Madeline couldn't care less about this couch being in the room, but we all use it, even though it's a kid's couch.
Till the end of time, I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better, 'cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there. A couple hours from Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away, and I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while.
When I first started these shelves, I put some books just standing upright and some on their sides, but by the end of it, I ended up with all of them going the same direction. I felt it looked a little bit neater, a little bit cleaner, and it still looks kind of sloppy, like it just looks a little chaotic, and I'm a little bit tempted to color coordinate them just to have it look a little more uniform, but I don't know. I like my genres and especially my series to be grouped together way too much to color coordinate them all, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. I love having a bookshelf to play with though and try to make it look pretty and organized and just aesthetic. So I love that that's set up now, even though I did not give you a very good look at it. You might have to go back and just pause the video to see what it ended up looking like. In my next video, I'll make sure to go up to it so you can actually check it out and see all of my hard DIY work. But I just ran everything off the stairs. We had been tripping over all of that stuff for like 2 days now, and I grabbed the laundry for the guest bedroom, put fresh sheets on that. I do normally like to just get the sheets flipped over as soon as possible after guests leave. I just don't want to have to think about it. It's like one less thing to get ready before new guests come. You're already going to be cleaning the bathrooms, making sure the towels are fresh. It's just nice to know that the bedding is good to go. So I'm going to get this off my to-do list, and actually I forgot that the camera battery totally died while I was filming this, so you're gonna see me struggling to put the duvet on. I don't even know for how long, and then we're gonna cut to the beautiful after shot. Oh, there you go. Magic. Boom. Thank you, YouTube magic. More laundry. Like I said, guys, I was up to my ears in it. I had all of the towels, all of the bedding, all of the clothes, like every single thing in this house got washed in these 2 days. I don't know how it got built up like this, but it felt so good and satisfying to have it all taken care of. I also was organizing the laundry cabinet a little bit in this clip, even though you can't see any of it at all.
You never leave me. Am I going too far? But I want you close, closer than before. But I want you close. I just need you to know that I want you close, closer than before, closer than before.
Now, about 3 hours passed between me pouring all of the laundry on the bed and actually getting around to folding it. This is just a fraction of everything I folded over these 2 days. I didn't want to bore you or drain the camera battery, honestly, with how much time I spent folding laundry and putting it away. But it feels so good to have, like, the closet full, all of the hangers are being used, the drawers are full, like, all of your clothes options are there. That feels so great, so I am glad that I tackled all of that. Like, the laundry was crazy in this video, for me at least. I didn't even show you all of it. But that's going to be the last thing I am tackling in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it motivating. And if not, and you weren't motivated to clean, and you're still watching at this point, I hope you at least found it entertaining. If not, I'm not sure why you're still here. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I swear that I'm sober, just listen.